morning, everybody. I thought I might vlog a little bit today. Excuse my voice. My sinuses and allergies are just really bad. They've been kicking my butt all week. So if I sound a little raspy, that's why. I've got quite a bit going on today, and I'm going to take you along for my adventures. First thing I need to do is I need to go and take care of my babies outside, so I'm going to give you a little update on my ducklings. And as you can tell by looking at me, I just got out of bed, so I haven't had breakfast or coffee or anything yet. But we will go and check on the babies. So let me turn this camera around and we will go. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a visitor. One of my dad's roosters. It's a chilly morning today, guys. Got so spoiled on Saturday when it was 80 and now it's back in the 40s. Ugh. Be so glad when it stays warm. Yeah, good morning to you too, Mr. Rooster. Probably won't even open up the windows on the brooder today because it's not supposed to get very warm. Babies! Good morning, babies! Good morning! Are you hungry? Yeah, your food can's all gone. Hi, babies. Look how big you're getting. Look at you. Yeah, their food pan's empty and overturned. And their water pan. Ah, their water pan's empty too. My goodness, guys, what did you do? Alright, I'm going to have to shut you off because it takes two hands to do this. But the lighting's not great in here because the windows are all blocked up. But you can see how big they're getting. Hi, babies. Okay, gotta take care of these guys. They're hungry. Alright, I'm back. I went ahead and did all my chores while I was outside. And as you can see, I had to change my shirt because I had to clean out Meryl's cage. That's my black chicken that was hurt. And she is so unhappy in that cage. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. But anyway, she just paces back and forth and she spills her water, continuously spilling her water and mucking up her food, and then it gets this thick, nasty, wet straw and wet food, and it was just yuck. And so I had to clean it this morning. So I was holding her in one hand and raking with the other hand, and I literally got crap all over my other shirt. So I had to change. But anyway, I think she's so unhappy in there, and her wounds don't seem to be bothering her at all. So I think I'm just going to give her another few days, maybe a week, and then I'm going to put her out with the ducks. And then when we expand the yard and let the ducks and chickens commingle, she'll have enough space that she can get away from the other chickens if they're mean to her. So I think that's what I'm going to do because she's just not happy in there, and she's obviously not going to get an infection, and her wounds are healing. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I can't do it for a few days because I really need to get the duck pen cleaned out before I put her in there because I have to leave the door open. And the ducks won't come out, but that chicken would definitely come out if I left the door open. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my breakfast fixed. I'm going to make myself some coffee. And I have to get my kids up. Olivia was not feeling well yesterday, so she didn't do any school. She had a sore throat, body aches, 99 fever, and a headache. So it wasn't allergies because you don't usually get a fever with allergies. So I'm hoping that she's feeling better today. I'm hoping it was just like a 24-hour thing. But she said the pain in her throat was more, not really like a sore throat, but more like sore glands, like her tonsils. And I checked and her tonsils weren't swollen, but the back of her throat was red and she had a couple of white spots. So she's not prone to tonsillitis, so I'm hoping that whatever it is, she gets over it quickly. Excuse me, I gotta get my coffee out of the freezer. But anyway, so we gotta get her up, get her and Travis up, and at least do Bible reading. We may not do Latin today if she's still feeling bad. And Travis will go ahead and do his schoolwork. But if she's still sick, then I'm just going to make her go back to bed. And I've got eggs to wash today. I got a meatloaf I need to get going. I have to get it made early and stick it in the refrigerator and then stick it in the oven later because I have some errands I have to run this afternoon, and I'll take you along with me on that. But I'm going to go ahead and get my breakfast, and I'm going to go wake up the kids and watch Perry Mason, and then we'll do our Bible. And next time you see me, I might be ready to head out the door for my errands. But we will see you soon. I just got done working out. I'm exhausted, but it was a good workout. This is the one I did today. I try to do Leslie 6 days a week. Lately, with my schedule, it's been more like 4, but I got it in today, and I'm ready for a shower. this without wrecking. I've never vlogged in the car before. But where we are going, as many of you know, or maybe you don't know, I homeschool my kids. Both of my kids are in high school now. And we belong to a homeschool co-op group that meets twice a month. And they just get to take some classes that I wouldn't ordinarily be teaching them, like dissecting and that kind of stuff, because I'm just not going to dissect. That's just gross. Physics, they've taken some physics classes, some finance classes. I mean, just, it's been a really good experience. We've been involved, I think this is our 6th year. But anyway, it runs from September to April. And we just had our last co-op on Tuesday, this Tuesday. And I teach classes at the co-op as well. I teach history classes. I teach 2 different classes. I teach the American Civil War to 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. And then this year I taught World War II to the junior high and high school age group. And between the 2 classes, I had like 32 students. There's about 200 kids involved in the co-op from nursery through senior. So it's a pretty big group. But anyway, we had our final co-op on Tuesday. And so this Friday is the closing program. So I'm going to the church where we hold co-op. It's about 25 miles from my house. And I'm going to be setting up my display tables for the 2 classes that I taught. So I'm going to try to video while I'm in the church, but it just depends. I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't know how many people are going to be there setting up, and they might not want to be on video. Of course, I can always edit them out. But in any case, if I can't video while I'm setting up, I will video what my tables look like when I'm all done. So anyway, you'll get to see what my displays look like. So anyway, while I was driving, I thought I would kind of update you all on my mom. So many of you have been so gracious and have been so kind and have asked and about my mom and have shown concern and have said that you were praying for us, and I just really appreciate that. And so I wanted to kind of update you all on her situation. And for those of you who are new subscribers and maybe don't know, my mother is 83 years old. She'll be 84 in a couple of weeks. And a year and a half ago, she was diagnosed with, I can't remember if it's Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's. I always get those confused. But anyway, lymphoma. And she also has multiple myeloma, which lymphoma is a cancer of the lymph nodes, and myeloma is a cancer of the bone marrow and the white blood cells. And they thought that she was in remission, but it's a long, complicated story, and I'm not going to get into all of it. But suffice it to say, it came back and has metastasized throughout her body. She has known cancer in her colon, which they did surgery and removed it. So technically, there's no cancer there anymore. Then she also has cancer in her lung. And we suspect, the family suspects, that it has also spread to her brain. Of course, it's not been medically confirmed, and at this point there's no point in medically confirming it, but she's had a seizure. She had a seizure for no known reason. They were never able to say why she had a seizure. You don't just have seizures. There's something going on in your brain if you have a seizure. She had a seizure. She's had increasing memory problems. Sorry, I'm weaving all over the place. I got this kind of resting on my steering wheel. Memory issues. Her speech is incredibly slurred, and for a couple of days this week she was having hallucinations. So it really kind of leads us to believe that it's in her brain as well. She was supposed to come home from the hospital a couple of weeks ago, but instead she went to, hold on a second, I gotta watch for traffic here. Instead she went to a rehab center for a couple of weeks. She was there with the goal of getting physical therapy, getting stronger, so that she could come home. But since she has been there, she has declined steadily. That's when she was having hallucinations. Her speech is incredibly slurred. She can't put her thoughts together. She's just really, really struggling. The doctors have said that there's nothing more they can do for her. The lung cancer is too extreme. She's too weak to withstand any kind of surgery or any further chemo. So basically she's going to be placed on hospice, which I know several of my friends here are from other countries, and I don't know if, I'm sure you have programs like it, but I don't know if it's called hospice where you're from. But it's basically an end-of-life service. They will provide comfort measures and anything that my father needs during my mom's last days to keep her as comfortable as possible. So she is scheduled to come home on Saturday. Today is Thursday. Hospice people are supposed to come out Saturday morning and get their house set up, and then she's supposed to be transported by ambulance to home, to basically just be able to die at home. Of course, we don't know how long she has. Only God knows. But it does not look, it looks as though it will be a matter of weeks. That's all she has left on this earth. But you know, we are a Christian family. My father is a minister. He has been preaching for over 60 years. We believe in God. We believe in heaven. We believe that this life is not the end, and that if you believe in Jesus, give your heart to Him, that you'll get to go to heaven when you die. So, though it is very difficult for the family, and the loss is going to be felt incredibly, we do have a sense of peace. God has granted so graciously a sense of peace, especially to me. I can't really speak for the rest of my family, but for me, I mean, I have just felt peaceful. Not saying that there hasn't been tears, because, oh yeah, I've shed gallons of tears, and I'm sure I will shed more tears, but in the midst of the sadness, there has been peace, and I'm so thankful for that. It's an unexplainable thing. You can't really explain it unless you experience it. The peace that God gives in times of trial and difficulty. And then the other blessing that we can say is that though my mom's body is just riddled with cancer, she has not had any pain. She's not had to be put on any pain medications. And that is just pretty amazing, really. It can only be considered as a miraculous thing, I think. So we're just thankful. We're thankful that we know where she's going. We're thankful that the minute she takes her last breath on this earth, she will be healed and she will be whole, and it's just going to be difficult for the rest of us in the time between, because we don't, like however many years or days or months or whatever I have left on this earth, I'm sure I will miss my mother every day. And so that will be difficult. I know that will be difficult. So I just thank you guys for asking. I'm going to try not to get choked up, but thank you for supporting us during this time. It's been, like I said, it's not been easy. And I will definitely keep you updated if you are interested and want to know about my mom. And I mean, she still has good days. Like Monday, she was having a terrible day. Lots of delusions and hallucinations, and didn't know where she was and everything. But then Tuesday she was a little bit better, and then yesterday she was lucid all day. She slept a lot, but she was lucid when she was awake. So she has her good days and her bad days, and I just pray that however many days she has left, that she will have more good days and less bad days, so that she can be with her family. So if you are a praying people, please pray for us. Just pray for continued peace as we walk this valley. Okay, I think I'm going to close the vlog out now. It's about a little after 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm sitting at my son's Taekwondo practice out in the car. He's been taking Taekwondo for, about 4 years now, and so I've seen everything you can see from Taekwondo. So, and the chairs in there kill my back, and so whenever I can, I sit out in the car. It's more comfortable. But anyway, I think I'm going to close it out here, and it's been a busy day, and I'm tired, and I have to go home and edit this video and get it uploaded. So thanks a lot for watching, and thanks so much for all my loyal subscribers who comment, and specifically the ones that ask about my mom. I really appreciate that. And if you're a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing, and I hope you will continue to like my videos. And if you've not subscribed yet, go ahead and just subscribe, and that way you can see what's going on. I don't upload videos every day, but I try to do a few times a week, depending on what's going on in my life and how busy I am. So anyway, I just want to thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.